So one thing you want to avoid 100%, because that's going to give you potentially issues down the line. So shoulders in front of the hands. So if you're here, you probably won't be able to balance. Here is good. A little bit, if I have my shoulders on top of my knuckles, that's okay. That's kind of the limit for me. Once you go further, you're putting extra pressure on your shoulders and your wrist. It makes it easier to balance because your center of gravity is lower, but you're using a lot of your muscular effort to hold it, but also you're putting compression on the wrist. So a lot of people that come to me with wrist issues, they say, what's the best exercise to avoid wrist pain? All of that, that's the first thing I look for, is how do they do the handstand? It's like you can imagine, right? You go to the doctor, say, man, my knees hurt. I don't know if I need surgery or what. Just every day I walk, my knees hurt all the time. Doctor's gonna say, yeah, you need a surgery, give us $50,000. We're just gonna tap into your bank account. I'm gonna give you all the surgeries, I'm gonna give you all kind of pills. The reality is you might have to change your technique. So same idea, like if somebody's holding a handstand like this, and that's how they do it, over months or years, many reps, yeah, of course, it's more likely to cause pain. I'm not gonna say it's a right or wrong alignment, but if you do it like that, you're putting unnecessary stress on your body for a skill that you want to be easy. Make it easy. If you're purposely trying to get stronger, that's fine, because you will get stronger like that. It's good to know both. That's why, same thing if we do handstand push-ups later, you have a resting position in the handstand push-up. This is very hard, do a lot of work, and then you can rest. You can relax. And it's cool when you know the difference between those two. So you have this very clear juxtaposition of I'm working really hard, now I'm relaxing. Planche is a really good example too. It's the least efficient way to do a handstand. Planche is just when you're completely horizontal. So your shoulders have to be here. It's a lot of pressure on the wrists and shoulders. But you hold planche for a couple seconds. You don't hold it for 2 hours, in 1 minute sets. So yeah, that's a really important thing to remember. And that's why we do all this wall work, because on the wall, when you balance, your form is going to get worse. It's natural. You might be here on the wall, and then you're balancing, you're a little bit here. So then you try to connect those two, and then you try to do the same form balancing as you do on the wall, but on the wall is where you can experiment.
Hey there, I hope your training journey is going well. I know handstand can be super rewarding to learn, but at the same time can also be very frustrating. I know how that is. I've gone through a lot of those struggles, and sometimes it just takes years. However, I know that you can speed up your time if you have the right guidance, the right programming, if you know what to do. And this is something I offer in my online community. So go to school.com/handstand. In there you'll find professionally recorded handstand courses. You're going to find workshops that we do every month, question and answer calls, and of course you can post up videos of what you're working on and get individual feedback from myself and other members of the community. So it's a really good value, and you can always do a 7-day free trial to see if you like it or not. So school.com/handstand, check it out below.